Hello guys, you can see the backend is running right now. This is my game wallet application. So one second, let me log out this. So already I have two users named Telnoza and Rahul, and I have an account that is System Treasury, which would be distributing the funds. And let me demonstrate you the application basically. So you can see the two users side by side. Already the Rahul has been logged in and now I'm logging as the Telnozo. So I have 130 in my Telnozo account and also 0 in Rahul's. So now to demonstrate the concurrency and the transactions, so here I have deployed the Gin backend application and it is final running. And this is the DB that has been connected. It is Postgres database by NeonDB. So if we purchase gold coin of 10, it would be deducting. But for Rahul, we cannot see insufficient funds because the wallet is 0. So let me top up the wallet. So I'll click 100 diamonds for Rahul and it would get topped up. So here we can see the same transactions here in the account section. Just if I refresh, yeah, Rahul's wallet. See the user ID is starting with 0CAA. 0CAA is Rahul's. And it got topped up with 100 diamonds. And then if we sum up the ledger balance, that is 100 plus 120, it is 220, and if we add 220 to the 1970, it's around 2 billion. So 2 billion is the initial ledger amount that we have created for the system treasury that would be distributing and would be the central source of truth for the entire transactions. And we can see the inventory, that is in the Rahul's we have 0 0. Now let me purchase treasury boxes of a one treasury box and one gold coin, and we can see here the backend request one purchase. And if we just refresh the database, it is one and one. And now let me purchase the same timing at the same time. Yeah, still it does work. Let me show you the transactions. See the 9 and 4. Now if we start calculating the amount, it is 860 plus 30 is 890 and 110 is again 1000. So here the ledger balance is showing the correct value, and in the ledger entry we can see all the transactions that are going on. So now if we continuously add the values simultaneously to users, you can see the wallet balance has been increased. Now if we start checking the account section, it's 2740, 2714, and adding it up, 740 plus 7260 is again 10,000. So it does work. So there is no change in the actual system treasury. And coming to the new user who gets topped up, now let's copy the referral code of Telnozo and let's create a new user. Log out and let's sign up, and let's say the new user is Ram, and let's keep password to 3. And if we put the referral code of Telnozo, both get created of 50 we can see the ledger wallet, ledger entries. Sorry guys for the disturbance. So here you can see the ledger entry. Once two users have referred each other, a user gets referred by one another. Here in the ledger entry we get added. So in the journal you can see here the welcome bonus is for the person who signed up, and the referral reward is to the person who got referred to. So here you can see the journal IDs starting with 03035 and 1674. So the same journal entries if you see in the ledger entry. So let me check. So in the last you can see 03035 and 167499. So from the system treasury both 50 got deducted, so that each user get 50 rupees created as a referral bonus. So this how the ledger entry that tracks of every transaction, sorry, the journal uh, gets the actual, sorry, the ledger entry shows each and every transaction, and from each and every transaction you can see the description in the journal entry, and in the users you can see the who are the users in this application, and the inventory is for each user what are the game assets that they possess. And this is the account section where the actual transactions would be going on, the debits and the credits. You can see it as a wallet account, wallets. Since this is the external database that is connected by Neon external third party, and the backend service is running here in the Azure app service, you can see this is my Azure backend service. And front-end code from this GitHub code spaces, you can see the dockerizing part and everything I did in the GitHub code spaces, and I deployed it on my GitHub account, that is telners72 by username, and the repository is game wallet, and it is version 1. So you can directly try pulling in this backend service. Thank you.